Billionaire Elon Musk said Saturday he hoped in the future the United States and Europe could create a very close, stronger partnership and reach a zero-tariff zone. According to Associated Press, he made his remarks via video link to delegates at Italy's League Party's Congress in Florence. In a question-and-answer segment moderated by party leader Matteo Salvini, Musk said that, ideally, we will move to a zero-tariff zone in the future with a free trade zone between Europe and North America, stressing this was his hope for the future. Musk, a Trump advisor who owns Tesla, SpaceX and the social media platform X, has played a key role in government downsizing as the head of the newly created Department of Government Efficiency.
Noi competiamo sulla qualità del prodotto e non ha uguali, quindi la trattativa col governo americano ci deve essere. Sarà complicata, sarà complessa, sarà delicata, ma è meglio dialogare che guerreggiare. La Lega e buon congresso a tutti.
Insieme scrivere una mozione per portare alla Lega un tema che non è attuale.
Quindi volta del settore negli Stati Uniti e nell'Unione Europea la
The mass immigration is insane and will lead to the destruction of any country that allows unfettered mass immigration. That country will simply cease to exist. At the end of the day, it is a numbers game, a numbers situation. If there are 8 billion people in the world, and let's say you're a country of 50 million, 60 million, or for a medium-sized country, but even for a country like the United States, which is 350 million, given that there are 8 billion people in the world, it only takes a few percent of the rest of the world to move to the country to where it is no longer that country. A country is not its geography, a country is its people.
E di civiltà e ringraziamento a nome del popolo italiano. Produzione ai social, c'è secondo te da preoccuparsi?
Yes, I mean, you're clearly seeing a massive increase in the number of attacks in Italy and broadly in Europe. And the media, the legacy media, downplays these attacks. But the attacks, the terrorism, the killing of innocent people is rising. Every week there's more. And it's more and more. And eventually, I think we're going to see widespread slaughter in Europe.
Starlink, Tesla, ci sono qua tanti ragazzi.
Well, I hope that I hope that the United States and Europe can establish a very close partnership. We obviously are. There's an alliance already, but I'm hopeful that there can be a very close relationship with America and Europe. And I'm hopeful, for example, with the tariffs, that at the end of the day, I hope it is agreed that both Europe and the United States should move, ideally, in my view, to a zero tariff situation, effectively creating a free trade zone between Europe and North America. And that would be that's what I hope occurs. And also more freedom of people to move between Europe and North America, if they wish. If they wish to work in Europe or wish to work in America, they should be allowed to do so, in my view. So that has certainly been my advice to the president.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I love Italy. I look forward to visiting again.
Perdonatemi l'intrusione, ma un viaggio insieme a uno dei più grandi imprenditori.
Prime Minister Mark Carney said Friday that in the trade war with the US, Canada will win. "We didn't ask for this fight," Carney told a crowd of supporters during a rally in Scarborough, Ontario. "But Canadians are always ready when someone else drops the gloves. And in this trade war, just like in hockey and in soccer, we will win." According to Associated Press, U.S. President Donald Trump has declared a trade war on Canada and continues to call for the United States' northern neighbor to become the 51st U.S. state, a position that has infuriated Canadians. Trump's previously announced 25% tariffs on auto imports took effect Thursday. Carney on Thursday said that Canada will match Trump's 25% auto tariffs with a tariff on vehicles imported from the United States. The Prime Minister said he told Trump last week in a phone call that he would be retaliating for those tariffs. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is Carney's main challenger in the upcoming elections on April 28. The party and Poilievre were heading for a huge victory in Canada's election until Trump's near-daily trade and annexation threats derailed them. In 9 days as government, before we called the election, we did more than Pierre Poilievre has imagined in all his decades involved, said Carney Friday. And I want you to think of what we could do together if the Liberal Party gets a strong, positive mandate from Canadians in this election. We need that, he added. Mark Carney, a former two-time central banker in Canada and the U.K., was sworn in as Canada's new Prime Minister on March 14. He replaced Justin Trudeau as Canada's leader and the head of the Liberal Party.
In 9 days as government, before we called the election, we did more than Pierre Poilievre has imagined in all his decades in politics. That is. And I want you to think of what we could do together if the Liberal Party gets a strong, positive mandate from Canadians in this election. We need that. We need that because we are facing the most significant crisis of our lifetimes because of President Trump's unjustified tariffs and his threats to our sovereignty. I like this room. I like this room. It sounds because I tried to channel some of that when I spoke to him last week. And I said I and we will reject any attempt to weaken Canada. Any attempt. Any attempt. We didn't ask for this fight, but Canadians are always ready when someone else drops the gloves. And in this trade war, just like in hockey and in soccer, we will win. Canada literally has given me everything. My family, my education, and my values. And in return, I'm ready to give everything for Canada. And to help me, let's do everything we can to send a strong group of GTA Liberals to Ottawa to join me so we can all build Canada strong. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Vive le Canada.